So good afternoon and welcome to all of our alumni, our supporters, our community, our emeriti faculty. It is a pleasure to see you, as I put that in quotes, and welcome you to our celebration, which is the giving of the Distinguished Alumni Award. And I will turn this over to our previous president of the University of Michigan School of Nursing Alumni Society and Board of Governors, President Karen Hollingsworth, who will be sharing with us a little bit about the history of that award, the diversity of people who have been chosen, and the very special person who will have that this year. On that note, let me turn this over to Karen Hollingsworth.
Hello, my name's Karen Hollingsworth. I'm a 1976 graduate of the School of Nursing here at the University of Michigan, and I'm the outgoing president of the Alumni Society Board of Governors. Just a note today that I did have a mask on prior to starting this conversation, and we are observing all the protocols for fighting the pandemic. So just a note. The Board of Governors had 19 members, and to select this year's Distinguished Alumni Award winner, there were 9 who served on that committee. There were criteria for evaluation of the candidates to use an objective process. And this is the 3rd annual Distinguished Alumni Award for the School of Nursing at U of M. This year we had many fine candidates, and I do want to take just a moment and recognize the other 3 finalists for this year. Dr. Edward Yackel is currently Deputy Executive of the Veterans Health Administration of the National Center for Patient Safety. Dr. Deborah Gross is currently an endowed professor with the Johns Hopkins University School of Nursing. And finally, Dr. Joyce Thompson is currently an independent consultant for the Confederation of Midwives. We'd like to extend congratulations to all these nominees for their contributions to our nursing profession. This year, our Distinguished Alumni Awardee is Dr. Linda Everett. Dr. Everett was nominated by Jane Barnstein. Dr. Everett completed her Ph.D. right here at the University of Michigan in 1998. Her 45-year career is noteworthy by her positions at multiple healthcare systems with ever-increasing responsibilities. I would like to just highlight a few of those contributions. Dr. Everett has served as president of the Michigan Organization of Nurse Executives. She has served as president of the American Organization of Nurse Executives, and in 2018, she was the recipient of a Lifetime Achievement Award from AONE. Dr. Everett has been inducted into the American Academy of Nursing, and she is currently serving on the National Strategic Steering Committee for NLN. Dr. Everett's foresight in creating academic and clinical partnerships are most noteworthy. Some examples include joint appointments with the Medical Center and Schools of Nursing in both Indiana and Iowa. During Dr. Everett's AONE presidency, a decision resulted in a partnership with AACN to develop certification exams for nursing leaders. There are many more examples of this leadership and no time left. It is truly my honor and pleasure to present the 2020 Distinguished Alumni Award for the University of Michigan School of Nursing. And it is on behalf of the school and the Alumni Board that this award is presented. I would now like to display the award and hand it off to Dr. Everett. Congratulations.
Thank you, Karen, for that warm and generous introduction. I also wish to thank the University of Michigan School of Nursing Alumni Society for selecting me for the 2020 Distinguished Alumni Award. And special thanks to Dr. Jane Barnsteiner for her nomination. What an honor. Being a born and raised Buckeye from Columbus, Ohio makes this award even more awesome. My good fortune to be recognized in this prestigious manner would not be possible without the support from my family, friends, mentors, and colleagues. My husband, Ben, deserved my Ph.D. as much or on some days more than I did. He set up and maintained the computer, helped collect and enter data, and he encouraged me during challenging days and celebrated with me every milestone of that journey. Sadly, Ben passed away in 2018, but he remains my rock and my moral compass. My sons, Stephen and Joseph, were teenagers when I started my doctoral program. They were tolerant and accepting of my schedule. Their activities and antics provided some very interesting balance in my life. Today, together with their wives, Amanda and Marissa, they remain ardent supporters of their spirited and somewhat eccentric matriarch. Lastly, I thank my late parents, Robert and Margaret Quinn. They instilled in me the power of faith, the value of hope, and the meaning of courage. As I matured, these lessons forged the principles by which I try to live my life. I feel the presence of my parents today, and they are proud. Serving the nursing profession for over 50 years has been my privilege and my passion, and one that I am grateful for every day. As I reflect on my nursing career, I think of my mentors. These include leaders in education and in practice. With their relentless and sometimes not so gentle encouragement, I have accomplished goals and achieved outcomes I never imagined possible. These mentors include individuals such as U of M faculty, Drs. Catherine Jones, Shake Katafian, Richard Redmond, and in recent years, Marita Titler. I soon realized I had earned more than a doctorate in nursing from one of the most distinguished nursing programs in the nation. I had expanded and advanced the skills and competencies that I would need to prepare me for the rigor of an executive nursing administrative career, a thirst and hunger for continuous education, and a heightened passion to contribute to the profession of nursing. I am also grateful to have worked with some of the most amazingly talented nursing and healthcare professionals anywhere. I connected and nurtured relationships with these individuals across the Big Ten from Ohio, Michigan, Iowa, and Indiana. And through nursing organizations, the American Organization for Nursing Leadership, SIGMA, the National League for Nursing, the Indiana Center for Nursing, and many others, I extended my network globally. After serving over 35 years in nursing leadership positions, I stepped away from my executive practice in 2015. But my professional journey continues. Thanks to two accomplished nurse leaders, scholars, and mentors, Drs. Marion Broom and Joyce Fitzpatrick, I have reinvented my career. Today, I serve as a consulting professor at Duke University School of Nursing and a visiting professor in the Marion K. Shaughnessy Nursing Leadership Academy at the Francis Payne Bolton School of Nursing, Case Western Reserve University. And I love my faculty role. During my professional journey, I have witnessed and experienced many changes in nursing and healthcare. Some I have embraced, some I have challenged, but hopefully I have contributed to each in meaningful ways in search of new ideas, innovations, and understanding to improve human care. And for this, I have been blessed. I am proud to be honored as the 2020 University of Michigan School of Nursing's Distinguished Alumni. Thank you for recognizing me with this tremendous honor. And go Blue.